Hello everyone and welcome back to another Doctor Who video. Today I'm coming back with my first video in quite a while actually. As you all know, it has been a pretty long time since I've done any Doctor Who videos, so I apologise for that, mainly because there hasn't really been that much coming out. There hasn't been obviously a lot of character building stuff coming out aside from the minifigures, and I mainly just tend to get the sets. So yeah, I do apologise for that. But anyway, today I am back with another Doctor Who review, and today it is a bit of a different review. It is my first sort of book review, if you like, and this is the Doctor Who 50th anniversary exclusive stamp booklet. So yeah, I managed to get this off the Royal Mail website quite a while ago actually. I've been meaning to review it for quite a while, just to basically show you guys around it and everything, and really to show you why you should definitely get one of these and why it is pretty much an essential part of your Doctor Who collection. So yeah, I do have to admit I'm not too keen on stamps or anything like that. I've never collected them in the past, but seeing as this is obviously Doctor Who and it is their 50th anniversary exclusive, I think it is a must-have in my collection. So anyway, I'm pretty much gonna go straight into the review. So basically I'm just going to take a little overview of the booklet and the features and the stamps inside it. And the booklet is split up into two halves, which is really nice. The newer series half and the classic series half. We're going to start off with the classic series half first, and then we're going to move on to the newer series half. So if I just turn it over here, as you can see, on the front here, you've got a nice little picture of William Hartnell in his TARDIS there. As you can see, it's shaped like a TARDIS and it has the TARDIS background, which makes a nice little backdrop, and it really helps to present the picture of William Hartnell better. And then also used as a backdrop for that, you've got the sort of William Hartnell title sequence going on in the background, which is obviously very nice. It really helps to complement the image. And yeah, so when we open it up, as you can see, it has this little page first, Adventures Through Time and Space, and this is just basically a general overview of the classic series, basically how it came to be, iconic moments of the classic series, different actors in the classic series. And yeah, so that's a very nice sort of opening bit. It really helps younger fans who don't really know that much about the show and may not know particularly that much about the classic series to learn a little bit more and to really understand and appreciate the classic series. So as you can see, on the right here you've got a nice little bio on the First Doctor, and there's two paragraphs there, all with plenty of information, again informing perhaps younger fans about the classic series. And then as you can see, you've got quite a small picture of the First Doctor on his TARDIS there. And then as we move down, you've got key facts about the Doctor, the actor's name, the companions and the characteristics, first story and final story. So that's all very nice to know. Sorry about that. And then as we open the next page, we can see there's a nice little bio on the Second Doctor. You've got a nice little picture of the Cybermen from the invasion there, which is obviously very nice. It's very nice to have sort of a backdrop from an iconic storyline in there. And then once again, you've got a bio on Patrick Troughton, and then you've got a picture of Patrick Troughton there, and then you've got key facts at the bottom there. So moving on to the next bio, obviously being the Third Doctor. As you can see, there's a nice little picture of the Third Doctor there with Jo Grant, again in a TARDIS shaped sort of box in the bottom left. And then there's two paragraphs here basically telling you a bit more about the Third Doctor, like the last two. And then up here you've got key facts about the Third Doctor. And as we take a look over on this side, we can see there's a few TARDIS sort of postage stamps. There's 4 there, and 4 closed ones and 1 open one even. And as you can see, these ones are newer series TARDISes. It'd be nice if they used the classic series TARDIS, but nevertheless it is a very nice sort of image. And then you've got a picture of the classic series TARDIS there in black and white, sort of open, so you can see the First Doctor sort of barely you might be able to see him on his console there. And then you've got a few regular postage stamps there, which is very nice. And as we turn it over here, sorry about that, there's a bio about the Fourth Doctor here. So again, there's a nice picture of the Fourth Doctor with his companion Leela there. The paragraphs talking about him and key facts. And then with the Fifth Doctor as well, you've got a nice little picture of him there with Tegan and Turlough, and across the top here, key facts and more information about him. The same with the Sixth Doctor, key facts, a nice picture of the Sixth Doctor with Perry, and 2 paragraphs basically explaining about key moments in his stories and basically about the character. And then as we take a look at the right hand side of the page here, as you can see, there's 4 very nice postage stamps. As you can see, they've created sort of a William Hartnell image for the title sequence, which probably, as you fans of the classic series may know, there never actually was. So it's very nice that the fact that these all have sort of faces in the title sequence, that they've added that instead of just adding a regular picture of William Hartnell. So it's good to see that they've gone to the extra mile to show you that. And as you can see, there's another bio here on the 7th Doctor. Nice picture of the 7th Doctor there in the bottom left. And key facts at the top. Bio, 2 paragraphs once again. There's a nice picture of a Tetrap there from Time in the Rani, I believe. And as we go to the right hand side here, we can see there's again some other nice postage stamps. As you can see, they've included the 8th Doctor's face for the title sequence now, like the 1st Doctor. So once again, it's very nice that they've added that. And as you can see, they're all very nice images there. And as we take a look at the 8th Doctors, as you can see, there's quite a big section dedicated to the 8th Doctor here. You've got a nice picture of the Master there from the Doctor Who movie, and then you've got 2 paragraphs about him, and the 8th Doctor in the top right there. And key facts once again, companions, first story, all that stuff. And then this is where the booklet splits in 2. As you can see, you've got a couple of nice pictures along there of various different villains from the classic series, such as the Cybermen, the Daleks, the Yeti, the Ice Warriors, the Dalek Emperor, the Silurians, etc. I'm not too sure what that is. I can't quite remember the name of it at the moment, but I'm sure it'll come to me. So general bio about it, and that's where it splits off into the newer series, which we're just going to take a look at now. So as you open it up, I do prefer this half, mainly just because of the way it's presented. As you can see, there's a nice little overview, like the classic series sort of opening of sort of the newer series story and things like that. And yeah, so it's basically a general overview once again. And yeah, so you've got also on this page here, you've got Hiding Behind the Sofa, a little subheading there, and it has a little paragraph there basically telling you about the monsters of newer series Doctor Who, which is very nice. Always nice to get a bit more information about them. And as you can see, you've got some postage stamps of monsters here, which would have been really good if they did in the classic series, because obviously there was a lot of iconic villains in the classic series that had very nice designs, and some very iconic ones that haven't appeared in the newer series yet. So it would have been good to see that, but never mind, it's nice that they've included these nonetheless. So you've got some iconic villains from the newer series there, such as the Dalek, the Ood, the Cybermen, and the Weeping Angel. And just between the Cybermen and the Weeping Angel here at the bottom, you've got Doctor Who 1963 to 2013, sorry. And so also in the middle, you've got a nice picture of the 11th Doctor's TARDIS, and obviously to help that, you've got a nice sort of vortex in the background, so it does kind of look like it's floating through space and time, which is very nice. And then once you turn the page, you've got this nice little section here, and so basically tells you about Doctor Who in comics, which I never thought really would be popular enough to end up in this, but nevertheless it is in it, which is obviously very nice. And yeah, so it just has this very short but very cool comic strip there. Has a little bio about Doctor Who in comics there, and there's a little extract sort of from the comics from the 1960s featuring William Hartnell. And yeah, so you've obviously got another Doctor bio here about the 11th Doctor. There's a nice picture of him with Amy Pond there. And then you've got 2 paragraphs there explaining about him. Key facts once again. And as we take a look here, we've got a nice little bio on the TARDIS, which again didn't appear in the classic series sort of section. But I suppose there's only so much that can be said about it really. Although the design has differed that much, the actual purpose of the TARDIS obviously hasn't changed, so I do suppose there's not that much you can write about it really. And so yeah, so as you can see, there's another sort of bio here on the 10th Doctor, and there's a nice picture of the 10th Doctor and Donna there from the Runaway Bride. And then 2 paragraphs there, key facts, basic stuff really. And yeah, so you've got a nice little bio on the 9th Doctor there, 2 paragraphs, nice picture of the 9th Doctor in the bottom right there, as you can see, key facts. And then you've got this page here, which is probably by far my most favourite page in the book. These 3 sort of postage stamps. As you can see, they have created sort of a face on all 3 of the newer series title sequences, and they all look absolutely fantastic, to be honest. I was thinking that they wouldn't come out too well, but they all look absolutely brilliant, and I'm really glad with the way it's turned out. Just the backdrops and the iconic faces and everything, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So once again, they've done a splendid job on that. And then also to complement that, you've got a very nice backdrop of Earth surrounded by different Dalek sources and that, which is obviously one of the most iconic spaceships in Doctor Who, the newer series anyway. And yeah, so anyway, when we open it onto the next page, you can see the Time Lord returns, and it's just basically about the show's resurrection. And as you can see, it's from series 1, pretty much the images. You've got a nice picture of the Dalek there from Dalek. Then you've got the Auton episode, Rose, as it's properly called. And yeah, so you've got the Nestine there as well down there. And it's just basically about the wonderful people who campaigned to get it back on the air, and basically about the BBC bringing it back up and everybody that made it happen. So yeah, so you've got that little section there. And then the final part of the newer series section is the monsters, obviously, and it just tells you a little bit about the monsters from the modern day. So as you can see, you've got some iconic monsters there from the newer series, like the Silence, Weeping Angels, Sontarans, Silurians, Oods, the Master, Cyberman, Dalek, Jejune, and all that stuff. And as you can see, as I forgot to mention, there's a little spiral there, and that sort of joins in with that, and then the classic series villains start there, the newer series ones start there. So yeah, so it's got a very nice little pattern there. So that is basically the general overview of the 50th anniversary stamp collection. Let me know what you guys think of this review. I would much appreciate your comments on this video, and just let me know what you think of the product itself, and I will see you next time for another Doctor Who video.